And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. That's a strike, and this four-game set is underway. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris. And they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Boog, fans absolutely love to see this kind of lineup every day. I mean, come to the ballpark, turn it on TV. You know that it's going to be exciting. They score runs by the bunches, really put themselves in a good position to win games because of it. And you know what? It's going to be really important for pitchers facing them to hit their spots. Better command your pitches, because if you don't, it's going to be a long game.
Now here is Jose Azocar. Off the mark there. 1-0. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball. Really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, you know, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Juan Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound in this one, Joe Musgrove.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here's Trey Turner. And a pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Batting second. Third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Liner, base hit. Around second is Turner. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Bryce Harper. Another solid power season. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 8th in the National League at RBIs. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He sends it out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
JT Realmuto steps in. On a line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Realmuto around third. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. So, man aboard. Next to hit, Derek Hall. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. His 19th home run of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now on the bump, Nick Martinez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Azokar drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, JT Realmuto.
He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And even if it doesn't sound like it, think about the pace over the course of a full season. That's over 80 home runs. Well, they're going to have a hard time getting him out in this one because he is dialed in.
And here is Josh Harrison. Line to left. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Manny Machado up to the plate.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And the right-hander back to work. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, it's so great to see him put together such an awesome career when early on he had those issues with his knees, if you remember, and we were wondering if that was going to hurt him long term. Kind of a thin kid, but he started to grow into his body, and that man strength has come over the years.
Marsh makes the grab, 1 down.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Now it's Matt Carpenter, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. There's the strike.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. Righty to the plate. He goes down looking. Padres down in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The shortstop,
Well, with this long series, if you can get into the bullpen, exhaust the other team by game 2 or 3.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Turner caught in a rundown now. The tag, and he's out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. Way back there. And it hits the fence. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now here is Harper. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball there. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. 0-1 now. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. There's one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 6 and the Padres nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, here's a speed threat, Adam Engel.
Number 5, Adam Engel.
Nola back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now it's Austin Nola. And that's in there for strike 1. Nola measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2012. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. Kim starting up the middle at second, 27 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. In there, and it's 0-1.
Here's a fun fact for you. We've never had more active players from South Korea in Major League Baseball than we do right now.
Strike 2. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking. Padres go down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And he deals. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Man at first, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hands it, tough play, and very nicely done for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Singled and scored his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead. Round second, digging for third. Hall hung up in a rundown now. Here's the tag, and he's out. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Brandon Marsh. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Soto makes the catch, inning over. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 8 and the Padres nothing. On to the 4th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 28.
So digging in, Jose Azocar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And he handles it himself for the out. Now the youngster Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The wind to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Check swing. He went. Now 1-2.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bottom of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Turner now. Line drive. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 10-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
New pitcher on here, Steven Wilson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Harper now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Kyle Schwarber digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Ripped on a line. Sliding, and he makes the catch.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end. Reels that one in.
Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Going on. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials FN in the infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bounce to third, and that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. A nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Foul ball.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The batter now is Adam Engel. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Clips the corner, and 1-1. The pitch. And another ball. The pitch. There's a strike. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Padres lead 1. They're down 10-0. And welcome back. And now, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Castellanos trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. Derek Hall stands in for the Phillies. Rocketed out towards right center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. And we don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Man at second with one away. Digging in, Brandon Marsh. Hammered, base hit. Hall around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison, 1 for 2.
If I'm in New York, rock Tim, scream it, get live, no fat boy slim. I'm about mines, gotta stack my wins. Number one up on the side, these so no fin. I ain't no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. He's going!
Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner with a chance now. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Whips it to first on the run, and he's safe at first. So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's hard hit in the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 12 and the Padres nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, top 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Kim having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
Late on that fastball. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres down in order. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nabil Crismatt.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Bryce Harper to the plate, 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
He was all over that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple all-star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. He powers one out to right field, and they boost their lead. It's 14-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And he lays down a bunt. Throw over to Cronenworth. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Hard hit left side. Throws to first, and Castellanos is out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Paul, 27 years old, And he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. The throw into second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Azocar. That's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Now the 0-1. That's a strike. Just missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Soto at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Real Muto puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a little bit low. Popped up. Nola makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Krismat back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So a man aboard and digging in for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison. And foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Marsh coming home. Bogarts with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
The left-hander on now, Drew Pomerantz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner getting ready to hit. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Harrison around third. Machado with a relay throw, and he's out. And now Alec Bohm. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. Phillies on top 15-0.
So 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. So here's the Padres DH, Matt Carpenter. The right-hander back to work. That misses off the outside edge. Nola still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. Next pitch is popped up. Hall under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Next for the Padres, Adam Engel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. The wind of the pitch. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Around first, heading for 2. Tries to get back and save.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw off that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out.
And there's a lefty on the mound. You've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. Drops one down in front of the plate. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now here is JT Realmuto. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Schwarber, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And the batter now. There's a swing and a drive. Soto going back some more. Grabs it right up against the wall. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Craig Kimbrell gets the ball now. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Kimbrell, a 6-foot righty, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch. There's the strike.